Boy, don't we know how to tank.
What do you mean by that?
Well, not only did we lose to Montreal, but we gave them a 5-on-3 shorthanded goal.
That means we get a lottery pick, right?
Yeah, that's the best part.
Alright, sweet, that's great.
You bet. Teach me how to tank. 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 Yes, Leaf Nation, we have successfully tanked, and that means we get a lottery pick. Yes, the Toronto Maple Leafs, the 2012 team that we thought was going to make the playoffs, got a lottery pick. Considering it's the end of the year, I'm kind of happy. Well, I am happy it's over. It's been just really painful to watch, and hey, we kind of came out great. We got a lottery pick, so we got that 1-5 already, so we could hit fourth, could hit third. It really matters on this lottery.
And with the season coming to a close, I'm pretty sure most of us are breathing a sigh of relief because what we have seen this year has been utterly, you can't even put it into words. Like Burke said, he's never seen a team fall off a cliff like this and just free fall. It has been a very devastating year for all of us.
So the question remains, what is this team going to do in the offseason? Because as you look at it, this team is not ready for the playoffs. Now, are they a player or two away? Maybe, but I would say you're looking at maybe a 3 or 4 player add or trade and calling up some of the Marlies.
You're hoping to see Nazem Kadri, Joe Colborne, Matt Fratton staying for the entire year. Like those type of players coming up and playing the entire season. Maybe a Jesse Blacker or a Colby and Holzer coming up as defense and giving those guys a shot. So maybe they come up a game or two here and there when an injury. So those guys look like they're going to be the call-ups for next year.
First thing is first, they need to get a goaltender. So they need a goaltender to back up Reimer. I'm really hoping they sign Scrivens. I don't see the Leafs re-signing Gustafsson or UC Runas in the offseason. But you need to look at them and say they need to get probably a veteran goaltender to back up Reimer. And then Scrivens is there in the Marlies. So in case of injury, he's ready and he can back up whoever is going to be there.
At the start of this year, I would have rated this team probably a B+ to an A-. Like, this team, I believed, was a playoff contending team. And, well, now I would probably consider.
The Leafs are definitely a D- team at the moment.
Dude, you don't even play hockey, and if you did, you'd be a fourth liner.
Oh yeah, fourth line for life. Fourth line for life.
No, but now I'd probably rate them around a C-, C area with the injuries that have happened and everything that just fell apart. That's where they're standing at the moment. Lupul was probably the biggest factor in this entire season, and probably Reimer was the second right at the start. If Reimer did not get injured, I could see this team actually making the playoffs. And with all that happening, 7th season just sitting there and watching other teams.
So as a Leaf fan, who do you cheer for in the playoffs?
You can't cheer for the Ottawa Senators because that's like the worst possible thing you can actually do. And even on the West Coast, who can you cheer for? Me especially, I'm going for the St. Louis Blues. That team just came out of nowhere this year, and it would be awesome just to see one of those teams that their top player just had over 50 points. Not like it was an all-team effort.
As for me, I'm hoping to see a Boston St. Louis final, and I'm hoping St. Louis takes it in 7, but hopefully it's going to be a great, great final.
Looking at the first round of the playoffs, the most exciting series I'm looking forward to is the Pittsburgh Penguins versus the Philadelphia Flyers. Now, this has become a bloodbath like these last couple games, and I feel like this can just be an awesome series.
So the question to you guys, final one of the season, who are you, Leaf fans, going to cheer for during the playoffs? So for the final time this season, I am done. If you want to check out my Facebook, my Twitter, and my Tumblr, the links are in the underbar below.
Secondly, like this video. If you liked it, like it. If you didn't, like it.
And finally, hit the subscribe button, because
you wanna.
Alright, that was a bit creepy. All I gotta say is thank you, Leafs Nation, and I will see you next year. Go Leafs!